Hey fellas, it's been about half a year since the last Winona OP episode. Well, I suppose we shouldn't waste any time. Today we're gonna keep building and get our hands on the few remaining late game bosses, including the newest W.A.R.B.O.T and the Celestial Scion. My name is Black1, but you can call me Blacks for short. Let's get building. As soon as I logged into the world, I grabbed a setup for a telestation and created a map for Wagstaff. We're gonna hop on and off this island a ton, so it's best if we can do it quickly. But first, I actually need to make the island Wagstaffs and not pearls. So let's collect the other W.A.R.B.O.T materials as well. The flooring was cheap enough, but I faced a little issue with full-side bug nets. You see, this world is quite old. Old enough that those bug nets just weren't a thing back then. So I had to deconstruct one of my salt boxes to make a handful of collected dust, and head to the archive to learn the blueprint. I think I had enough time spent in caves, so I'm not going down there anymore. Well, you know what time it is? It's science time! Pearl, gotta pay you taxes next time, bye now. I wish you could make this arena even bigger. Oh, past me, which is future me for you, is gonna suffer a lot in a moment. What the ain't I doing? Right when I wanted to catch some grazers, well, wouldn't have guessed it, the rift closed before my eyes. I guess we're doing all melee then. I also want an ice crystallizer for the W.A.R.B.O.T fight, so I had to go to the caves again to charge the spark arc. I really should have scooped some greater crystals down there too. I realized that I forgot Chester at the base right when approaching the island. Isn't that fun? And now, it's time to fight the newest late game boss, the Enlightened War... Oh, wait, what? What do you mean more variety? No. I need at least one flying bot? That means... No. 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 No! I'm gonna say fuck you, Wagstaff. Alright, this time for real. The Celestial Revenant. Not too much to say here, it's just a warm-up. I'm using the Shadow gear for this fight instead of my usual Lunar for extra damage and, well, Shadow Mole's abilities that will come in real handy in Phase 3. Now, the battle truly begins. And you know what that means? I'm gonna show you all my failed attempts first. Those are real funny. I was raging. Edit in blacks? Hit it! It's fine, we still got a lot of space to work with. We got close though, that's the first attack. Dude, what you doing? The hell! That should not have been the whole area, not at all. A Gestalt, a random Gestalt hit me. I blame the Gestalt for that. And it's gonna just destroy me now. That's the whole arena. That's the whole arena. Come on, do your worst. He just assaulted my corpse. Oh, he's growing it. Oh, he's growing it. Smart people use lazy exploits and mush cakes for this fight, but I realized that only after an hour of attempts. So I chopped some shrooms, crafted an explorer, and then we got to find the Bunny King. Although I'm much more prepared this time, it didn't go without failure. Alright, we still got space. Chat, don't panic, we got space. So much for the space we have. Why can't I teleport? Guys, I think we're almost done. No. No. Are you fucking joking right now? Look at the help, it's the handsome way. What the? Excuse me, what the fuck just happened? He just decided, nah, you ain't beating me this time, bitch, and just reset the fight. Dude! And we're done. Alright, now for the real attempt. W.A.R.B.O.T wasn't too much of a challenge. I didn't die once during this phase. Although I really liked the patterns, fighting it was really fun. Shadow Mole was perfect for the Celestial Scion, keeping my health high and lunacy low. The Mush Cakes along with teleportations are a crucial part of the strategy, helping me avoid the deadliest floor attack. And the Gloomerang added a lot of extra damage during the Supernova attack, and when he was hiding in the covert area. Overall, the fight was really hard and unforgiving, something that DST really needed in my opinion. It's really nice to face a worthy challenge after many years of developing my skill. Guys, we did it! We did it! Hell yeah! Finally! What the? Wax stuff? What's going on? What? No! He's real? He's not glitching anymore, impossible! He does it Undertale! He's an Undertale fan, he can't read! What just happened? Waggle stuff, don't starve? You ruined the moment, little shadow creature. Wax stuff! What happened? It's real! Actual notes. Alright, now to the good stuff. I didn't realize it when I first got my hands on it, but the new Enlargement Crown is insane. You know, pun intended. It adds a lot to your DPS, grants actual infinite light, and acts as Bone Helm, protecting you from nightmare creatures by not letting you be insane. Well, except for the ruins. And it makes a real powerhouse when paired with the Bright Shade staff. I'm gonna show it off later on. The other thing that it drops, Termites, are also incredible. With their power of chopping, I can... oh, never mind. I'm Winona and I'm OP. They are absolutely worthless to me. That means that I won't have to fight this boss ever again in this world. What? Winter Feast? No, he's gonna drop 3 decorations. Why, Clay? As much as I'd love to spend some time base building, I've hit a realization. I hadn't killed Toadstool yet, and I'd love to use some glow caps in builds, so I did what any other mentally unstable person would do. I set up a farm for a pumpkin. That's right, today we're killing all kinds of Toadstool, because I want all the blueprints. Spoiler alert, I will not use a glow cap even once in this episode. Thankfully, I already had a stack and I have a seeds bundle for cases like that, so it wasn't that tedious. You know what was though? Finding the damn frog. So to break up the search, I took some time to beat the Nightmare Werpik again. Just for fun. Even though he absolutely whipped my Tahas due to me having a skill issue, seeing the new crown in action was absolutely delectable. When I got back to surface, something hit me. And I decided to rework my whole teletransportation map, because I wanted a quick access to more places. While doing that, my pumpkin finally grew, so we can get to business. Well, what can I say? With the Planar Strike, Toadstool represents absolutely no threat. Big time damage makes quick work of the massive HP pool. It knocks down the trees like it's nothing. The hardest part was to freaking find the spawning area. Oh, you came here for base building, didn't you? Well, too bad, cause I'm out of crown shots. So another CC will have to fall first. But now we get to contain the Moonstorm without the old man. No, the other old man. No, without Wagstaff. God damn it, editing me, what the heck is wrong with you? Hey guys, voiceover Blackster1 here. It's actually script writing Blackster wrote it, and I'm just reading it out loud, and editing Blackster will have to, you know, deal with that, and I just want to make it clear, it's not his fault. Alright, let's get back to the video, I guess. First you have to go to Pearl's Island to make a static restrainer. Then you find a funny glowy thing in the storm, and give random tools directed to the static. It's actually a lot easier without wax stuff. So turns out he was making it harder for us all along. What a damn villain he is. Anyway, that's average Winona and W.A.R.B.O.T routine. Just another CC farming session. Now let's do something truly delectable, dare I say. I'm using honey hams as my main dish in this world, cause it restores enough hunger to get fast crafting and not too much to get oversaturated. And also cause it takes a while to spoil and restores 30 HP. But to make it, I need honey, and I've completely ran out. I wish there was a way to kill a lot of bees quickly. Wait, you hear that sound? Hell yeah, JC, it's time to cook. Speaking of troublesome people, this crappy werepig has respawned, and I'm actually very good at sucking at this fight. But this time it went fairly well. Don't worry, he'll make me regret my life choices later in this video. Alright, at this point I just want to have some fun with the new crown, it's so flipping good. So while it's winter I'm taking on Claws. I'd have to kill him anyway, I'm definitely not procrastinating from Mega Basin, no. A Hound Wave messed me up, but it was so satisfying. Just look at the damage. And straight after that, a Deer Clops. And a Crystal Deer Clops, which kinda kicked my ass. No Krampus sack. Also, now I get this weird fluid instead of the Spark Arc, which is good, because it stacks. Alright, fine, I'll build something. This pile of unstackable junk is really pissing me off, so we need some kind of storage area. Thanks to one of my moderators' info, I know just the one. This one is really neat and practical. Don't forget to say thanks to info in the comments. And while you're down there, you can also like and subscribe. Do it now, or I'll call the advertisement Maxwell to make you do that instead of me. Also, now we have a Potter's Wheel, meaning we can use statues as decor from now on. And I gave some more love to the original storage, upgrading the remaining chests and reorganizing a few of them. Since killing the Daywalker again, I have enough redstone for some walls, so I finally started work on the affinity stations. Much better. I figured I could use some more teleportation across the world. I didn't kill that CC for nothing after all. Now I get scrap. It takes a bit. I do this every time it respawns. I've done this hundreds of times. This is dreadful. While we have the time, I'd like to announce that I'll be Rule's caught in spontaneous relationship. I have a lot of Mega Basin planned, and as much as I love Rooknose, he's gonna get in the way a lot. So I need a place to park him. Here's where a Beefalo pan comes in use. Mine's nothing too fancy so far, but it gets the job done. Also, I crafted a new outfit for my boy. Look at how handsome he is. I planted some trees cause I was running low on wood, and actually placed all the telestations while they grew. As you could have probably tell, I'm a big sucker for bone armor. If you don't get hit too often, you don't take damage at all. But it's still good to wear a helm just in case you mess up. Though the thing is, I really like wearing the crown during combat for extra damage. So at this point, I started experimenting with the Bright Shade armor instead. We'll see which one I fancy more. Look at this, Gameplay Blacks went crazy with those trees. Somebody clip this. Let it grow, you can reap but you don't sow. Plant a seed inside the earth, that's one way to know its worth. Let's celebrate the world's rebirth, I say let it grow. Yeah, termites kinda suck. You know what thing from the new update doesn't suck though? The drying racks. I really want to have a few of them on my base, so I set up 2 rows for them above the kitchen. Not gonna lie, those things are still expensive to mass produce. By the way, it's a new moon and I don't have any atriums left, so I made a quick work of 2 rooks just to have some of them. Also, I get to use the almighty staff crown combo. I wanted to kill normal Toadstool here because I thought it'd respawn at this point, but it just didn't. So I wasted a bunch of time on that. I really wanted the skill, so while still waiting, I farmed 2 more CCs. Also, look at that! The Moon Hail gave me the missing charged glass. I love it so much. But the toad is still not here. I'm gonna let my steam off on the Nightmare Werepig then. The story repeats itself. I also killed Among Us Rictus, but my power died and like 12 minutes of footage got corrupted. I just realized that I've never even touched stone bushes in this world. So I robbed the whole island and built a little area for him. as well as adding some more love to the drying racks. After wasting a lot of time collecting that lunar turf, I figured I need to complete my turf collection. So I put myself on a quest to do that. I was able to craft most of it at home, but for some, I needed to visit the caves. Alright, let's make it quick. I need all the mushroom flooring and the ruins blueprint. I also got a whole lot of beard for killing the monkeys, which is great, cause I love the beard rock so much. This antlion is just a part of my base, wow. I can't actually kill it cause he's gonna make a mess, so he's my pet now, I guess. Leave some name suggestions in the comments. Anybody got any clues why you can still make the Wagstaff floor? I can't even place it, so why can you craft it if he's dead? Now, the toadstool actually did respawn, so we can finally explode him for the second time. It was the same as Misery, but 2 times faster. This time I wanted to try fighting with both crown and the bone armor, and well, just look how this went. That's like the easiest attack ever to dodge. Sets me and gets hit. Ow! That's a lot of damage. Oh sh! Deserved. The lesson is, don't be as greedy as I was. Use actual protection kits. Now let's see how the Chad Bright Shade armor performs. That's how you deal with this not that. And not that. I don't think that's how you deal with this boss, no. Alright, die. Killing the beast with a Bright Shade Crown combo is so calming. I actually destroyed all the killer hives in the world, so next time I want some honey, I'll have to build a bee farm. It feels so nice to have something beautiful to look at while I'm cooking. This kitchen was totally worth it. Speaking of cooking, I'm running low on jelly beans, so I need some quick royal jelly to cook more. Everything is just so easy as Winona. It's what I would have said if my power didn't die again. But this time, we lost an hour of gameplay. Don't worry, however, I will represent what happened during that time using my fascinating drawing skills. So I went to the ocean, and there was this little shark boy fella. So I punch him in the balls. Booyah, kaboom, check, boom. He was like, "K-Pelt is enough, you see?" And gave me 7 bootlegs that I will use for treasure hunting later on. But for now I teleported to the mangrove biome and stole some seeds and figs to grow my own. And well, planted some on my base. Back to actual recording now. I learned my mistakes from the last scrappy fight and placed some cobblestones on the area. After that I finally discovered and robbed the smaller lunar islands and done my first little bit of treasure hunting. I got 4 chests and 3 surprising seeds, 2 of which were sprout rocks. I'm gonna have them grow near the antlion. I hope that goes well. Now that I have an archaic boat, I can finally build my pirate ship and start the hunt for some seeds. 6 chests and no surprising seeds! What a ripoff! That really was disappointing. Now I need to build a crafting farm if I want any more of them. Speaking of that, I never actually picked up the Trident blueprint, nor the standard sketch. After a quick trip, we have ourselves a trident. Not sure if I'm ever gonna use it, but it's nice to have. I died to a bright shade. I also got 1 more bottle while visiting the Crab King, so I got 1 more chest. Guess what I didn't get from it? I really like how the fences look in the drying area, so I had the same thing going on in the storage. Now it's got a bit more shape to it, and some astral detectors will add the lacking detail to the unstackable area, as well as a few new statues here and there. Oh, also here's that warlock tree I mentioned. And I had a little cactus incident. But that concludes it for this episode, because we hit 300 days. I've had a lot of fun killing the new boss, tasting the new late game, and building even more base. The only thing is that this type of gameplay is really hard to turn into a good video, cause there's really nothing to talk about. You might have noticed that the last part of this video is kinda, nothing special, unlike the first one where we had Scion going on. So I was thinking of turning Winona OP project into a streaming world and not making any more recaps. As soon as this video is uploaded, I'll make a YouTube poll to get your opinions on that. But for now, that's it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to help my channel grow, check out my other videos, join the Discord server to take part in the current DST SMP season, follow me on Twitch to catch me live playing this very world and more. Thank you all so much for watching, really hope to see you in the next one. This was Black Swan, have a good one.